clean like a Hellcat.
Hey everyone, don't forget to subscribe. This is ZaiZoe, welcome to my channel, just inside Svage Sevwn, trying to hit that TownHall 7 World Clan record. Of course, Svage Sevwn has always been the top of the TownHall 7 clan. Svage Sevwn was the first TownHall 7 clan to ever make it to the top 200s. First TownHall 7 clan to have all champs. Of course, there has been no TownHall 7 clan yet that has managed to pull off an all Titans clan, although at 30 Titans, that's as much as I've ever seen. This is the most savage of the Svage Sevwn that they get. We are going for that 44,000 clan points. Now, of course, clan points only count if it is truly TownHall 7s only, and we have finally pulled it off, juggling through all that mess, getting players in and out, in and out, in and out, settling down to an all TownHall 7 clan, and managed to get a shot there at 44,038 clan points. Of course, I had to call in a couple favors, ask a few people to make an appearance, and managed to pull it off, and thanks to all them and to everybody in the clan. I mean, a big shout out. This is more Titans than there ever was, and as I always said, I never believed that TownHall 7 pushing would die, although again and again and again, update after update, maintenance after maintenance, you would see rest in peace Svage Sevwn, and people would be surprised that we would make it through the next maintenance and make it through the next. And then of course they took away all snipes, and we had been telling people all along, we don't just snipe, we find other bases, and that is what happened. More and more of those bases pushed up, and eventually the playing field opened up much more to TownHall 7s. So we are seeing a flood of TownHall 7 Titans out there right now. I'm not quite sure what Supercell's going to do for an update. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm not sure what Supercell is going to do for an update, but definitely a need for a new league. You know, all these TownHall 11s that are in Legends, 10s and 9s, and you got 8s up there, and really, I mean, being a TownHall 9, I got a TownHall 9, it's sitting in Legends, I pretty much beat the game then. I mean, what more is there to do? There needs to be some more awards, there needs to be some more achievements. And obviously they said this is the biggest update that they have ever had, and they are working on it. It should be out soon. It's going to be a game changer. It'll bring back the old players. We will see. Now, of course, today there was an update leak. I don't know if anybody saw it. I shared it around. It is just a fake, by the way. It's not a legitimate Supercell released leak, so if any of you think that we're getting to name our heroes and TownHall 11s are getting a 5th air defense and all of that one, I wouldn't fall for that if I was you. However, there are some things that we do know. Of course, mini-maxing, and I did have a video out where I spoke about this, but there was a glitch somewhere in the middle, so I'll just speak about it again, because this is a long video. I don't really see what the problem is with mini-maxing. People complain about mini-maxing. Some people seem to think it's an unfair advantage. There is no advantage to having a mini-max in a clan, as a war, as anything. The only way that you win is if the other clan messes up. And basically, if you think about it, like in Minimax, to give you an example, we have to put a TownHall 9 and a TownHall 11 up top, because if we didn't, the opposing team would either tie us perfect every war, or we would lose the wars where we didn't manage to 3-star their top base. Because that's how our draws were going. They were getting tighter and tighter, closer and closer. So it's really not the minimax bases that are making anybody lose out there. Like I said, they're only there to balance out the playing field. If I have a TownHall 9 clan up top and we draw a clan that's a TownHall 10, which happens how many times out there? You see numerous people in globals complaining about mismatched sim wars. Well, that's why minimaxing is great. That's where the advantage comes in, is now at least we have a chance to tie. And if the opposing team happens to mess up just a little bit, that actually gives us that slight chance of pulling off the win now, because we do have a base that should be able to take their top base. Now, I know that wars, I believe wars are the ultimate problem here, and not mini-maxing, not balancing, or engineered bases, I should say. But I think it's wars. If you look at Svage Sevwn, we're drawing wars where some wars, you know, we're an all TownHall 7 clan, and we're drawing wars against clans that have TownHall 10s up top, 9s up top, 20 TownHall 8s followed behind those. We've even had clans where we've drawn TownHall 11s up top with a 9 behind that, followed by 20-some TownHall 8s. Like, I mean, those are some awful mixed match wars. So, you know, clans that do use engineered bases, I mean, that's all they're doing. They're just helping out. Of course, some people think it's not fair because it gives you a couple extra chances at nailing that top base. But, yeah, it does. But at the same time, I mean, you're easily going to take that base. So, that base is a 3-star for you. Unless this opposing guy hits a 3-star. You know, he's not evening out what you did to him. So, he has to 3-star in order to make it. Now, you're going to 3-star him. That's a given. So, why people are complaining about minimaxes, I still don't know. Why Supercell wants to crush them, I have no idea. I thought it was a great idea when I made them up. It's been a lot of fun. They weren't originally meant for war, they were meant for pushing, but things happen along the way. War lock-ins were great, especially in the early stages when we were all still under TownHall 9s. Now that we have way more TownHall 9s as minimax bases, TownHall 10s, 11s, we do draw fairly tight wars. And you know, if it wasn't for us putting up a TownHall 10, or I should say a TownHall 11 and a TownHall 9 up top, we would have so many ties and a lot of losses. We have to do that because if we didn't, we would definitely lose. The advantage is not to minimax, not once they start to get up to a certain point, especially a full clan of them. Like I said, I mean, I'm pretty sure at least 60% of our clans probably TownHall 9 minimaxes, and then there's probably a good 20% that are 10s and 11s, and then the rest is underneath that. So, I mean, we're getting pretty tough wars, tight wars. I mean, we're still not too scared. Some wars you get, you know, we're like, oh yeah, this is ours. But it's only going to be ours by a couple of stars at the end. It's really not decided by a big gap. Of course, every clan has drawn that war where it seems like the enemy just wasn't even there to play to begin with. So we do get some of those, but the majority of our wars, when you see the war log when it's unlocked, they're within 1 to 3 star wins. So very, very tight wars. Comes down to the line usually a lot of ones. So yeah, that's pretty much my rant about minimaxing and why I think it's not as bad as some people let on, and why Supercell really should just leave it alone. But I don't know about you guys, but I am very anxious to see what is going to come up in this new update, and that was a pretty tight TownHall take. Like I said earlier, supposedly this is the game changer. We've heard that before a few times, and it always, or hasn't always been for the better. We have seen updates put on hold once they start to release the peaks, and they've had to pause and try and soothe the angry mobs. And I'll give you guys a little bit of brief history. Since this was the world record clan video, Svage Sevwn had been the first TownHall 7 clan to go top 200. We were the first TownHall 7 clan to go top 100. I believe to date we probably are still the only clan to go top 100. Of course, back when we first started, things were a lot different. There was no Legend League yet. You know, a lot of the top 200 players were 4,400 cups. Getting to 4,000 was an achievement itself that took months and months. Now it seems to go a lot easier, especially for us 7s and 8s, 9s. It isn't as hard as it used to be. But that doesn't mean that, you know, the pain of defense and the effort put in is any less than it was in the earlier years. But when we had placed that world, there's some debates around whether it was World 71, World 74, World 77. It was so fast, so in and out, because we were bringing people in and out, exchanging sevens and getting it to where it needed to be. So it was between that 3,600, 3,700 mark. And if you look at today, I mean, we hit 44,000 clan points with all Town Hall 7s. And we ranked, I think I pulled up a shot, it'll be somewhere at the end. We were like 1,230th or 1,260th. Somewhere in the 1200s, so we made World 1200s. Woohoo! Not quite as good as the early days, but I mean, it is incredible considering that it is a way different game than it used to be. No more snipes anymore, and of course, I mean, a lot of low levels. Town Hall 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s. They can't push as easily as they used to with the matchmaking change and not as many Town Hall snipes. So it's still good to see. Some of them are getting up there. There has been some champ 6s, and I know some 5s are starting to get up, I think around the Crystal Masters marks. But yeah, I mean, that's been the change in the game. There's been a lot. Like I said, top 200 used to be in the 4400s. My Town Hall 7 placed, I think, Canada number 17. And now, I don't even think I'm in the top 200 Canada rankings, not even with my Town Hall 9. And I look, just for fun, I'm sitting in Canada at 749th right now with 4,991 cups. So that'll tell you the difference of the playing field. I had set that Canada 17 record, by the way, I believe when I was... I can't remember if it was when I was in the 4,000s or if it was when I was in the 4,400s, but that'll tell you the difference between there. To get top 200 in Canada, I would only need to get 100 cups right now, and I would tie for 200th. And also with Svage Sevwn, of course, we were the first Town Hall 7 clan to reach 3,000, 30,000, 31,000, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40,000, 41,000, 42,000, 43,000, and now 44,000. Currently at the moment as well, of course, Looney holding the world record still at 48.04. Renee getting up there pretty close at 47.97, sitting in third place, and I managed to get up one cup higher than him at 47.98. I still might give it a go. I've been fairly busy, as I said in other videos. It is calving season, although we're nearing to an end, so I won't have to be going out at night as much. Even right now, I'm not going to be getting up as much. I'm getting up one check less, so hopefully things will slow down a little bit. I'll be able to get pushing back on my 7, get it back up there, make another attempt. There's a very exact way that you have to do it if you're a 7. That 4,800 still seems to be a wall. There is a way to get to it. There is a possibility to pass it. It is going to happen. As you can see, Renee in the 4,700s. Star King was in the 4,700s. So, I mean, there are other Town Hall 7s out there right now. He's sitting in the high 46s. Others in the 47s. It is just a matter of time till we see that wall broken, and every time a wall is broken, that allows more Town Hall 7s to push up slightly higher, creating a little lift in that wall. As long as Supercell doesn't do anything to totally screw stuff up, we could see Town Hall 7s get to Legends. If they made another league, that might even be better, because then we definitely would probably see 7s move up into the Legends. Of course, once 7s got to the Legends, then they would be like, well, can they make it to the next league? But let's just settle down and do one at a time. As you can see, we've got lots of attacks coming in. We've got attacks coming in from Java. We've got attacks on We The Best. We've had attacks from We The Best player. We've had attacks from 7 Push. I think there was a 7 Push in there somewhere, maybe. Star 1 coming up if it wasn't already. Of course, I'm yakking away, so not paying much attention, just trying to keep a lack of nothingness in a 17-minute long video. Not even attempting any names. Of course, 010110010101. We could probably look that up in computer, and that might be something. You know, again, and let's just give everyone a big shout out. Of course, not just everyone that's in Svage Sevwn right now, but I mean, so many players have been through Svage Sevwn. There has been a lot of struggles at certain times. You know, there has been some updates that have nearly killed out the Sevens. If it wasn't for a few in particular, you know, Scarlet, Stitches, you know, and Heist, Looney. I mean, there was a lot of players that managed to make an effort to keep TownHall 7s alive, and they did it. And of course, many more have followed, and not just in other clans, but of course in Svage Sevwn especially. Like I said, we've seen thousands upon thousands of TownHall 7s come and go through us. So, you know, shout out to them as well. Every single person that is in Svage Sevwn, that has been in Svage Sevwn, that is a pusher of a TownHall 7, speaks in globals. They are all promoting the clan. They are all getting people that like them. You know, more and more people see the clan, so hopefully one day my YouTube subscribers catch up to the clan notoriety, so we'll see. But I figure I give a little rundown in the clan there. We had a hi to YouTube, and we had a bunch of chatting going on, so might as well share a little in-clan chat, a little in-clan chat, let you guys behind the scenes. And that is it for this extremely long video. You guys will see it probably in about 5 minutes. So thanks everybody for watching. We managed to get through this one. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.